Hi everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Rusty Rog and today I'm going to be comparing some lighting. So for the longest time this has been my studio setup. I have a small YN300 Air by Yongnuo. It's a bi-color LED panel and it does a great job. Right now it's lighting me quite well. I've got a tiny little blue light behind me that's lighting the wall, but that's just to fill things in. But you can see I got quite a bit of dramatic shadow and quite a bit of dramatic shadow on my face. And since I'm stuck here doing studio videos for a little while I'm in lockdown, can't go out and take photos right now in Auckland, I decided to start looking at my lighting setup a bit and thought maybe it's time to upgrade. So what I went for was the same light, but bigger. So instead of going for another 300 Air, I went for the YN600 Air. It's a bi-color light as well, and I thought because it's a 600 instead of a 300, I thought it'll be twice the size. It might make a good key light, while the YN300 Air could still be good as a fill light, and I can get some slightly more even lighting, less of these shadow puppets behind me going on in my videos. It's quite a bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. So as you can see, it's quite a bit bigger. It's almost 3 times the size, not twice the size as I expected. I've gone from a smaller compact LED panel of 96 LEDs in total, that's both colors, to 192 LEDs in both colors. Now they both use the same kind of battery. I've only got one, so I can only use this for my smaller YN300 Air, but I do have the AC adapter, which I have been using, which I can use for the larger panel. But then I wouldn't mind getting some more batteries so I could actually make this one portable, because it's roughly a 13-inch MacBook-ish size, maybe a bit thicker, so it still fits in my camera bag in the laptop pouch, so it is still portable despite being so much bigger than the light I currently have. That said, I don't carry big lights often. This is more for studio. So a big difference between the two lights, other than their sheer size, is that the YN300 Air does have a hot shoe mount, so you can easily put it on top of the camera, and it also, on the bottom of that hot shoe mount, has a 3/8 inch screw, so you can screw it into a tripod, into a light stand quite comfortably. It also has a joint to the mount which allows you to angle it slightly as well, so you've got the physical screw mount and then you can angle it, which is great for in the studio when I'm angling it down on myself. So it gives you some mounting options, whereas the YN600 Air just has a screw mount for the light stand or tripod in the base of the light. It doesn't actually have any angle to it. It doesn't have a hot shoe. So what I've been using is I have a small rig ball head I have mounted to my light stand. This small rig ball head also does come with a cold shoe mount, so you can mount it to the hot shoe on the top of the camera. It's a bit big for that. I don't see myself using that practically, but the option's there if I need it. As I said, they're both bi-color, both of these lights. So you can get the YN600 and the 300 as just daylight. That might suit you better if you're trying to light a bigger space. For me, it's just my small studio. I'm not looking at using these commercially really. And so I like to have the choice of the two colors so I can add a little bit of warmth to my image through the lighting, not relying just on the bright lights. Plus the advantage is, and I don't know why this is exactly, but these lights are significantly cheaper. So in New Zealand, the YN600 has cost me $138 just for the light, whereas the daylight model, the single daylight model, yes, it is twice as bright, but that one costs about $100 more, so it's about $238. So it's $100 more for having only daylight rather than the bi-color. I'm not quite sure why there's a price difference, but there is. So if you are budget conscious, that might be something to consider. Now, how does it look in comparison? Well, this is the YN300 Air. Now this is the YN600 Air. As you can see, it's actually less harsh even on the shadows because it's filling the space a lot more than the 300 Air. I'm running this at about 60% brightness right now and it's quite bright. It's significantly brighter, I think you'll agree, than the earlier image from the YN300 Air, which is running at about 70%. Now my idea is to use the YN600 Air as my main key light, where it lights up the space a lot better, and then the 600 Air, which I've got on this is weird, I've got it on a selfie stick that I use for my 360 camera because I don't have another light stand yet. I've got to sort that out, but I can use this. But this, this little guy has been good, so I'm going to put him over here as a fill light, and I've got him on the battery, so I can put him wherever I like, and we'll just turn him down a little bit. So there, I've got him on about 40%, and I've got off to the side, let's put him around back a little bit. How does that look? Way brighter. In fact, I'm on 400 ISO. Let's turn the ISO down and see how that looks. So let's drop it down to 200 ISO. And I think I don't know how you feel about it. I think this looks so much better than my previous lighting setup for 130 bucks. That's not bad. Let's turn that back up just a touch, 250. There we go. I think that looks good. So there you go, there's my new lighting setup. It's very compact, it's very small. It all fits in my bag other than the light stand, obviously, which is, you know, you got to carry separately like another tripod. But it's significantly better lighting just with that 600 Air. So there you go. In conclusion, the YN600 Air is a great light. If I'd bought this one originally, I might not have bought the 300 Air. 300 Air has served me really well. I'm not getting rid of it. I'm keeping it, obviously. But as a two light combo, the YN600 Air and the YN300 Air by Yongnuo, for me, out of all the budget lights I've seen, are really good. The color accuracy is really good. You've got the bi-color as well. You do have the option of just daylight. If you want to spend a little bit more and just have daylight, that's what works for you, so make the choices for you. But I'm really happy with them, and I just wanted to share this new lighting setup with you guys and let me know what you think. Does this look better than the previous? I think it's an easy answer, but interested to know what you guys think. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and also visit my Instagram if you want to see some of my photography. It's just instagram.com/rustyrog. And otherwise, I hope you are all safe and healthy and well, and I hope to see you very, very soon, and hopefully out and about taking photos before too long. See you later.